James and myself do a live Q&A every single Wednesday night at 8 PM UK time. A couple of weeks ago, we were asked a question by one of the viewers, and the question was there a point in your guitar playing journey where a light bulb moment went off? Now, for me, it was. I was being taught by a really great guitar tutor at the time, and I was going to a couple of different sort of jam nights around the area where I lived. And this one night, I heard this guy playing some notes that I didn't quite understand. I didn't understand how he was getting those sort of notes and those sort of phrases out of the guitar neck. I went back to my guitar teacher and he showed me how to mix major and minor pentatonics over a major blues progression. And he taught me this particular riff. First thing I'm going to do is just to create a quick backing track, just really simple chords. I'm going to use G7, C7 and D7. So it's just going to be a really simple 1-4-5 progression. Just because we can, I'm just going to fill out the sound a little bit more and add a guitar in a higher register. So there's a real basic backing track. Now we've got that on loop, and what I'm going to do at the end of this video is just to have this loop on repeat. So if you want to run through any of the phrases that we're doing in this video, you can practice them over the loops at the end of the video. If I play a really simple phrase over those chords, and what I'm going to do is to sort of repeat that phrase over every single chord, and we'll see how it sounds. So there's the riff. It's basically a BB King sort of style riff, and it's played over every single chord. So if I go through the actual notes and the fingering of the actual riff, the easiest way of remembering this riff is to start 2 frets down from the key of the progression. So if we're in the key of G, the first note we're going to be playing is an F. And I'm going to play an F to a D, which is 13th fret on the E string to 10th fret on the E string. I'm going to slide down to the 8th fret on the E string, 11th fret on the B string, 8th fret on the B string, 9th fret on the G string, back to 8th fret on the B string. So that's the main part of the riff. Then we're going to go back to the 9th fret on the G string, 8th fret on the B string, 9th fret G, again to 8th fret on the B string. So we've got back to 9th fret on the G string. Then we're going to go to 10th fret on the B string and bend up. We're going to bend up a tone up to the 12th fret on the B string. then we're going to do a false bend. So we're going to bend up and drop it. So that's the basis of the whole riff. So you can play that over all of these chords. Now, over the last chord, it doesn't really work, so we're just going to change it slightly. And we're going to end it on the 8th fret of the B string, so it sounds like this. So there's the whole riff. Now what I'm going to do is to just create some rough tablature so you can see exactly the notes you're playing. And what I'm going to do now is just record a couple of minutes of just that progression going round and round. Anyway, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time.